We have a whole lot of patrons who are really interested in the Hunger Games books, and we're interested in dystopia in general. We have several English teachers that have been reading 1984 and other dystopian novels. And once we learned that the movie was going to be made, we just had a lot of interest in doing something that would give our readers an ability to be a part of that fun, that book that came out.
This is fun for me. I participate in few school activities. I have little to no school spirit, so when I actually participate, I give it my 100.
Our very first competition was a banner competition where they had to figure out if they knew their district well enough to put together a district banner. And everybody had the same types of materials, so it was kind of even that way, but you could tell that some had done a little bit more research to their district than others. We also had a arena construction that we did today where they had to actually take that role of the game maker and put together an arena that the tributes could play in, survive in for a little while, give the audience a good show, and they had to write up labels for it and give us a description so that we were able again to see how they read the books. Did they work together because they had to work in their district? And had they kind of paid attention to the overall theme of the book, or were they just kind of out to create this horrifying arena that everyone would get slaughtered from the get-go? Kind of made the range from trivia where you had to read the books to physical obstacle courses that we put together in the library to kind of creative artistic things. So we tried to go a wide variety of activities so it wouldn't just apply to one type of student or one type of reader.
My favorite one would be the banner, the first one that we did, because I'm kind of like a creative guy. I like to take stuff out of my mind and put it on, and that pretty much showed us how. And so once I knew we won, I'm like, yes, my creativity worked this time. It worked out perfectly well.
We have a T-Lab, and that's the Titan Library Advisory Board, and it's made up of students who have a real interest in putting together activities for the library. And it's a way to bring other, maybe not library-interested students in for different activities, plus it allows for us to have a better connection with our students. Instead of me just putting together activities, they have more of a buy-in and an input. They're more invested in the program if they come up with a lot of the activities.
When we took it and got a hold of it, we started saying, okay, what's happening in the Hunger Games? What were people doing? What were some of the ideas that were coming across? And we all kind of came together, made a plan. Let's try this, let's do this, until eventually we came up with, our Hunger Games.
They didn't get to choose their own districts. They had to draw a district. And they started to figure out that even if you just had all of your members show up and you didn't even win the event, you'd get participation points. So we have students who are going out and meeting and talking to other students they didn't know before because they're in their district. So the social aspect of it has been really nice because, like I said, you've got people who don't hang out together who are now hanging out in the library together talking about, did you read this book, and what did you think of the ending, and have you read this other book, and are you going to go see the movie? So it's really helped to kind of break down some of those cliques that you normally see. So I think just for that alone, it's worthwhile to do this or some mimicking activity like this for the next big film or book that comes out.